Welcome to the Temple of Flame. And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Melinda's, it is the Ghost Pepper Ketchup. So there was a Habanero ketchup. There's a review for that in the Everything Else playlist. That is already up. I already did that. And my big problem with that one was the clothes were way too forward in it. And it was distracting. And why the hell are the clothes in ketchup anyway? So that one, when I had my refrigerator bottom out in January of 2025, I had only probably made it through maybe a little bit over half of the other bottle. And I just didn't feel like it was worth saving. I don't eat stuff that needs ketchup a lot. I just was doing it because this intersects with our whole chili head world. So this might be the last ketchup video I ever do, actually. And part of it is because, boy, do I not like taking spoonfuls of ketchup. Ugh. There's probably children that would feel otherwise, but not me. Not me. So we have tomato paste, water, vinegar, sugar, glucose, salt, habanero pepper mash, ghost pepper mash, xanthan gum, spices, which are garlic and onion powder, citric acid, ascorbic acid, and artificial flavor. So again, we have cinnamon and clove. I am hopeful that, so the habanero didn't really particularly have a lot of heat to it. And I really did not find, there it is. I really did not find the clove and cinnamon to be enjoyable. This one smells a bit more tomatoey. So I've got high hopes, which may soon be dashed. Okay. That's plenty. That's plenty. That's plenty for me just to have ketchup by itself. You guys can see the nice white point there. It's so pretty. This one looks less dark, actually, than did the habanero as well. It's not quite sticky enough to hold on if I flip this and I don't want the ketchup all over the table, so we shan't be doing that. I mean, it looks fine. This one looks closer to the ketchup, a normal ketchup, than I think the other one did. The other one I felt like just was a lot darker, but I don't remember it super specifically, so I may just be making that up. Let's get into what is certainly not my favorite part of the video here. Shite. Well, it does at least have a little bit of heat to it. Unlike the other one. The design of the bottles is great. Like, this is super smart. The other one didn't clot up. It was fine as far as flow goes. So far I'm going to give this one a legit one for heat. It definitely has a bit of punch to it. What's kind of nice is after that initial crap hit of the, why are cinnamon and cloves in this ketchup? I demand answers from somebody at Melinda's. What are you doing? I don't even know where I could look and find another ketchup with cinnamon cloves in it. Like, there's no reason to do that. But I will say that the bitter super hot is sort of mitigating that a bit, especially on the back end. So we have Arby's, what are these, the twisty fries or whatever they call them. I forget the name of these. The flavored fries that they have. And they're a touch on the cold side. Not the fault of Arby's, though. My fault. So, I got a few things from Arby's. So occasionally I'll film more than one of these on the same day. After getting all gussied up. But let's just see how she fly. I just don't understand why you have a ketchup that moves away from ketchup. Again, I think if you eliminate the cinnamon and the cloves, you have a pretty solid product here. And I did mix the other one with regular ketchup a couple times, so I went, this is stupid. There's not enough heat there to matter. This one is not high heat. I'm going to give it just barely legit one from when I had it in the spoon, but I might retract that. Most of the heat seems to be on the back end, which is interesting. Flavor-wise, like, do people there just at Melinda's just not like the taste of tomato or something? Like, if you're making a ketchup, tomato should be first and foremost the main flavor. Like, when you're having it, you should understand that it's tomato forward above all. This one, I keep getting hints of and they're artificial flavors of cinnamon and clove. It's like, why? Why? Like, what possible reason would you have to put that in there? They're actually ruining these ketchups. This one is less ruined than the other one. But, I mean, I can't exactly say it's good either. I would say, in fact, quite the opposite. Well, no, that'd be bad. I'm not saying it's... Am I saying it's bad? No. It's not quite bad enough to be legit bad. What the? Oh. They gave me a puzzle. Look, a puzzle. They're intertwined. Huh. Wild. All right, come here. Curly fries. It took me this long in the video to remember what these are called. I almost never get fries. Most of the times I've had fries in the last 5, 6, 10 years you've seen on content. I made poutine in one of the videos. There's nothing in the fast food world as good as those fries were. They're still not good, but at least there's a modicum of heat here. Why that funky off flavoring though? Also, why is this label off center? The back label's off center. I don't understand the point of this. I really don't. So this is a product of Colombia, and so I don't know if I have any viewers in Colombia, but I'm really curious. Do you down there, for whatever reason, put cinnamon and cloves into your ketchup? Also, if you do, why? And related, what the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? This is, I think I've done 3 other Melinda's products. I've still got one to go after this. Another hot honey that may or may not be up at the time you see this. And I haven't done a lot of their stuff for quite a while because they tend to be onion heavy. Their Louisiana cayenne style sauce, really quite good. That was by far the best thing I've had from them. But everything else, you know, it's like they just didn't understand the mission. They just set out to make something without quite comprehending what they were meant to accomplish with it. And maybe I might be overstating that a bit, but I really kind of feel that is the case. These ketchups are they don't taste cheap or low quality. They just, that clove and cinnamon is funky. The honeys that they had, they couldn't successfully make an actual hot honey without it sort of tending towards a sauce as well. The cayenne that they had, and there's a video up for that as well, that one I think almost makes a better ketchup than their ketchup does. And there's no tomatoes in that. So to me, I mean, good for them trying to expand and do other stuff, you know, hooray. But I think you, especially if you're going to try to do it for an American market, I think you really need to go back and figure out what those other things are doing and then either do them better, which this isn't, or just do them in a way that they're different, but they're still equally as tasty, which this also isn't. This is definitely different, though. I will give it that. Like I said, heat-wise, it is a good, solid, legit one, but this is not really very enjoyable. And I will be very surprised if I wind up finishing out this bottle either. Like I said, generally, I think pretty much every one of these hot ketchups I've had so far, and I'm trying to remember, there might have been one I liked in there somewhere, but I think most of them, the vast majority, because it's not coming to mind, the vast majority I've tended to be disappointed by. This is no exception. So we will just leave it right there. That is the Melinda's Ghost Pepper Ketchup. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.